Our brains frequently picture people showing off their money and leading opulent lives when we think of the wealthy and well-known. Nonetheless, there is a mysterious individual who not only conceals his way of life, but also keeps the events in his country anonymous. We're talking about North Korea's not-so-secret billionaire dictator, Kim Jong-un. The control of North Korea's natural resources and minerals by Kim Jong-un's family is largely responsible for his enormous wealth. He also has a sizable overseas investment portfolio, which includes real estate assets in Hong Kong and opulent Singaporean mansions. His dominance over North Korea's economy, however, accounts for the majority of his riches. Kim Jong-un has enormous control and influence over the nation's economic affairs as the supreme leader and chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea. He is a member of the elite Kim dynasty and took office in 2011, continuing the family tradition of his grandfather, North Korean founder Kim Il-sung, and father Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-un has led a lavish lifestyle from his birth. Under the alias Pikun, he received his education in Switzerland, where his father paid an astounding $25,000 a year for his education at the International School of Bern. Kim Jong-un studied at Kim Il-sung Military University in Pyongyang. After finishing his schooling in Switzerland, according to analysts, he graduated from Kim Il-sung University with a degree in physics and Kim Il-sung Military University with a degree as an army officer. Despite his academic endeavors, Kim Jong-un's real interests are American football and basketball. He idolizes Michael Jordan and luxury items. Nonetheless, Kim's father, Kim Jong-il, was notorious for his fear of flying, which restricted his international travel to armored train travels to China and Russia. Kim's love of locomotives runs in the family. In 2001, the elder Kim traveled 20,000 kilometers, or 12,400 miles, round trip by train from Pyongyang to Moscow, which took roughly 24 days. The official North Korean narrative states that Kim Jong-il passed away from a heart attack in 2011 while traveling by train on a field guidance visit. At the Kumsusan Memorial Palace in Pyongyang, where the bodies of both presidents are interred, the carriages that were used by Kim Jong-il and his father, Kim Il-sung, the founder of North Korea, are currently on exhibit. According to reports, the Kims own multiple, nearly identical trains manufactured by a Pyongyang manufacturer. According to South Korea's Ministry of Unification, Kim's current train, known as the Moving Fortress, features reinforced walls and floors to withstand explosions and bulletproof windows. Only 55 kilometers per hour, 35 miles per hour, is the train's speed due to the weight of all the additional equipment. It must transport all of the goods packed inside 90 carriages that are lined from top to bottom with thick armor. The Moving Fortress is a painfully slow way to go about it. Kim spent 65 hours in Vietnam meeting with Trump. However, the main benefit of the train over an airplane is that it provides greater flexibility in unexpected situations such as attacks. The Unification Ministry stated that survival chances are significantly reduced in the event of an attack on an airplane carrying Kim. Additionally, predicting train itineraries is more challenging. Kim, 39, has also traveled abroad 7 times before, including 4 trips to China and 1 each to Singapore, Vietnam, and Russia. The latter 2 were for Trump summits. Additionally, he has twice crossed the border into South Korea. He is not afraid to fly as his father was. During these 3 journeys, he took flights to Singapore and China. His private aircraft, an Ilyushin 62 built in Russia during the Cold War, is called Chame-1 after the North Korean national bird, and it took him to China in 2018. In 2018, while Kim was traveling to Singapore to meet with Trump, the Chame-1 took off, but the North Korean leader was not on board. Instead, Beijing, Pyongyang's most significant ally, gave him a ride on an Air China 747. The aircraft took off with flight number CA-122, which is a common identifier for the airline's route from Pyongyang to Beijing, according to the flight tracking website Flight Radar 24. It switched to CA-061 as its call sign while in midair and began to move south. Analysts at the time speculated that China had lent Kim a jet to allay his safety worries and to make sure it wouldn't be sidelined at a summit where relations between Washington and Pyongyang appeared to be improving. Nevertheless, Kim and Trump's infrequent diplomatic attempts failed in 2019. Kim Jong-un has the luxury of traveling in seclusion and style because of his vast fortune. He has access to a private fleet of aircraft, which includes big luxury jets and little crop planes. These private aircraft have televisions, minibars, comfortable seats, and cutting-edge security technologies like monitoring and encryption. An IL-62M, a four-engine Cold War-era aircraft with a 10,000-kilometer range, is part of Kim Jong-un's private jet collection and enables him to travel the world non-stop. In addition, he occasionally takes helicopter or motorcade trips and has a customized Antonov An-148 built in Ukraine. These planes can land easily because satellite photos have shown multiple runways close to his mansions. Major airports around the world have seen Kim Jong-un's private aircraft, demonstrating his global reach and capacity to go wherever he pleases. His private jet's opulent interiors and cutting-edge amenities showcase his opulent lifestyle and desire for ease and comfort when traveling. Kim Jong-un's passion for high-end automobiles is widely known. He has an extensive collection of custom cars such as Audis, Mercedes-Benz S-Classes, Rolls-Royces, and Range Rovers. These vehicles not only represent his riches and influence, but they also have useful functions, including providing him and his group with comfortable and opulent transportation. According to reports, he has more than 100 luxury cars in his collection, with Mercedes-Benz being his favorite brand. One of his most costly vehicles is a completely armored Mercedes-Benz Maybach S600, which is customized and valued at an incredible $1.7 million. At the destination, some of its automobiles are built to convey high-end autos via land transportation. Kim Jong-un has a collection of opulent vessels, demonstrating his love of luxury on the high seas. The estimated value of his main yacht, a 100-meter craft with several decks, a helicopter pad, and opulent amenities, is $7 million. With space for up to 30 people, this yacht is utilized for both leisure and official state visits. According to reports, Kim Jong-un possesses a number of smaller boats for personal travel and outings in addition to his major yacht. The North Korean dictator's collection of expensive timepieces further demonstrates his liking for luxury. He has been spotted sporting pricey timepieces from Patek Philippe and Vacheron Constantin that range from $3,000 to $160,000. The estimated value of his watch collection alone exceeds $8 million. Kim Jong-un's love for fine dining and alcohol is well known. He reportedly drank 10 bottles of French Bordeaux wines in one night, demonstrating his special love for them. German fragrances and cosmetics, Chinese melons, Iranian caviar, Japanese Kobe steak, and other exotic treats are all part of his passion for fine cuisine and beverages. Because of his fondness for Swiss cheese, Kim Jong-un sent North Korean officials to a culinary school to study cheese-making methods. His early fondness for Kobe beef is said to have been influenced by Japanese chef Kenji Fujimoto, who spent 13 years working for the Kim family. Kim's love of cheese has even caused him to develop gout from overindulging, and that's the reason he has sent his chefs to France to learn how to make cheese. Further demonstrating his pursuit of culinary excellence, Kim is also known to enjoy shark fin soup, a dish he has regularly consumed since he was a young child. It is claimed that millions of dollars are spent each year on imported luxury goods that are served at banquets in North Korea. Additionally, there are reports that Kim consumes snake wine with the aim of enhancing his vitality and supporting him in becoming a father. According to reports, Kim's excessive spendings is not merely a display of money, but also a way for him to establish his power and status in a society where such displays are deeply at odds with the everyday reality reality faced by the majority of inhabitants. For example, a single cup of coffee might cost hundreds of dollars, and his dinners frequently surpass the annual income of an average North Korean family. Another high-tech secret is the mobile toilet. When we think of national security, we might imagine top-secret data, yet one of the most bizarre characteristics of Kim Jong-un's luxury is a mobile toilet that is more than merely a convenience. Even though North Korea has armed guards and sophisticated security systems, Kim Jong-un's mobile toilet has become one of its most tightly kept secrets. Every time Kim uses it, a rigorous security mechanism is in place to make sure that no proof of his personal waste is found in the wrong hands. In a world where even a renowned person's hair can command exorbitant prices, a piece of Kim Jong-un's waste could be worth even more because everything associated with him is considered state property, including his feces. The danger is that foes could utilize this trash to gather Kim's DNA and identify his health, which could be used to undermine the nation and stop such a security breach. North Korean leaders, particularly those from the Kim dynasty, always travel with a mobile toilet, which may sound absurd. A crucial part of the national security infrastructure, this approach ensures that the enigmatic escort squad is not exposed to any knowledge about the leader's personal situation or health. Kim Jong-un's private life is equally as luxurious as his public persona, and some of its more controversial characteristics include his 2,000 young women in a rotating group are the escort team. A lavish private movie theater, Kim Jong-un also enjoys costly personal entertainment. His home features a state-of-the-art movie theater that isn't your usual high-tech. Only Kim's close friends, family, and devoted officials are allowed to attend the movie. In August 2023, he adores everything there, including South Korean dramas that are banned in North Korea, James Bond films, Disney cartoons, and popular Hollywood films. The movie theater serves as a powerful propaganda tool. In addition to being a venue for leisure, Kim held a lavish celebration of North Korea's Navy Day at his theater. The main attraction was a video showing a nuclear missile test intended to show off the regime's military might and Kim's authority. Such gatherings serve more purposes than mere entertainment. They are intended to maintain Kim Jong-un's power and gain the admiration of the country's elite. Kim regularly hosts nightly karaoke sessions when he opens with songs that glorify him as the nation's defender and savior. Following this, an 18-piece female band performs a song written expressly to commemorate the supreme leader's passion for luxury vehicles and yachts, the cost of luxury, and how it stacks up against the nation's poverty. Even though his weight makes it impossible for him to lead a healthy lifestyle, since Kim Jong-un spends millions of dollars on luxury and suffers from chronic malnutrition, an estimated 40% of North Koreans are undernourished, his lavish lifestyle stands in stark contrast to the everyday lives of the majority of North Koreans. This highlights the stark contrast between the leader's luxury and the terrible conditions his people face. In conclusion, Kim Jong-un's life is a study in contrasts. As a leader whose lavish way of life contrasts with the hardships facing his country, the striking discrepancy between the lavish lifestyle of their leader and the challenges of everyday life for the average person remains a stinging reminder of the injustices that endure within North Korea. What are your thoughts on Kim's lifestyle? See you in the comments. Remember to like, share, and hit the subscribe button. See you next time. Bye.